Hey, what's up? This is Pete with Mosko, and I'm down really close to the Mexico border, just on the US side, gearing up with the rest of the team. We're getting ready to go ride for a week around northern Baja. It's mostly off-road, and we're mostly on small and kind of mid-sized dual sport bikes. And I'm gonna make a movie about using the Reckless 80 on a trip like this.
The Reckless 80 fits on pretty much any bike. On this trip, we have it on an 890, a 901, a bunch of 450s and 500s, and even a 250.
JC, what bag are you bringing on this trip?
Reckless 80.
Andrew, what are you taking for luggage on this trip?
Taking a Reckless 80.
Taking the Reckless 80. A little bit more room, a few more luxuries. I'd love to go 40, but this time I'm going 80.
It's just got enough flexibility to get all my stuff in it, and it can expand and contract just perfectly what I need.
I have a Reckless 80 with a Scout Duffel 30 because I can't pack light to save my life.
Lots of camera gear, lots of Beth's food.
Everybody on the trip has their Reckless 80 set up differently. Some of us are running it minimalist, without the aux pox or molly bags, and nothing strapped to the outside of the harness. Others are taking full advantage of every stash spot and molly panel available. Beth and Austin even swapped their Stinger 22s for Scout 30 duffels to add some extra capacity to the back of the bike for camera gear. You can find a stash spot for almost everything on the Reckless 80. I change the way mine is set up completely, depending on the type of trip I'm doing and what kind of bike I'm riding. It's really easy to pull the Reckless 80 off the bike, leave it at camp, and ride unloaded. We spent a day following our buddy Mike Spurgeon from Mosko Moto on an epic single-track loop near Catavina. It was rocky, sandy, and technical. The amount of abuse a bag has to withstand on a trip like this is nuts. People are crashing. They're hitting rocks and cactuses. The harness is vibrating against the bike all day long. The dry bags are vibrating against the stuff inside. Camp stoves, fuel canisters, pots, plates, tools. Every series of rock drops or fast washboard section puts your bags through a mini earthquake. The materials, stitching, and hardware on the Reckless 80 were all designed to withstand that. We expect to crash, pop up, dust off, keep riding, and crash again without breaking anything. That applies to ourselves and our bikes as well as the bags. If something does rip or tear, we want the ability to field repair it quickly to finish the trip, and then we want to replace individual components, not the entire bag when we get home. The three-piece Reckless 80, with its removable, replaceable tie-down straps and removable dry bags, reflects this design ethos. Even in the desert, waterproof bags are important. We don't always bring all our stuff inside the tent at night, and heavy mist and morning dew can soak everything left outside, like they did on this trip every time we were camped on the Pacific side of Baja. Plus, there are always rivers to be crossed, even in the desert. Sometimes the crossings don't go as planned, and you go for a swim with your bike instead. You're going to want your stuff to stay dry in that situation. There's always a risk of rain, too. On our last day, camped on the beach just south of Ensenada, we got some unexpected rain. The riding went from dry and dusty to muddy and slick almost instantly. Waterproof bags are key. Nobody wants to crawl into a wet sleeping bag at night. Baja's the perfect place for a trip like this. It's got something for everyone. Beautiful beaches, great food, friendly locals, and killer scenery. Advanced riders can push themselves in technical terrain, while newer riders can take graded roads and easy double track. We all meet up at night around the campfire, and everyone's having a blast.
Well, we're at our final stop on the trip, Coyote Cows on the northern Baja coast, ready to make our final run into Tecate. It's been an epic journey. We've had rough terrain, crashes, rain, water crossings, and we've had a chance to demonstrate the durability, the waterproofing, the packability, and the livability of the Reckless 80 system and how it fits on pretty much any bike. Hope that helps you think about how the Reckless 80 might fit into your trips. Thanks for following along with the video, and we'll see you out there on the trail somewhere.